Hi, welcome to Seymour's World. And if you're reading this before the holidays, happy holidays to you. Whether it's Hanukkah, Christmas, any holiday that you can think of. So Sue and I decided last week to go and see a movie. It's called A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. I'm sure you know the premise of the story, but after it ended, Sue was struck with my overwhelming love for this movie. You all know that Seymour's World is all about positivity and caring and giving back, but I couldn't help but reflect on how much Mr. Rogers did in his daily life to help others. Is it my turn to do more? Is it your turn to do more? One of the main principles that touched me the most was acceptance of other people. How often do I find myself annoyed by someone else's behavior? How often do I judge people for not being like me or the way I want them to be? I realize that I'm not as accepting of others as I would like to believe, and as a result, I make myself and them unhappy in my lack of acceptance. Sure, I'm tolerant to the politically correct that many people are today. I strive not to judge people on race, religion, ethnicity, sexual preferences, etc. When I think about the people closest to me and the way I react to them sometimes, I realize that I'm not exactly the embodiment of acceptance, a fact that I'm actually a bit ashamed to admit. I'm frequently in positions where my expectations of what others should be doing cause me not to accept others for who they are. So I've come up with 6 ways to accept others as they are. Number 1, watch your thoughts. Think about what you're thinking about. I often think things about other people, judging them without even realizing it. I'm going to work on paying more attention to my thoughts and do my best to push them in a non-judgmental, more accepting direction. Number 2, look for the positive. Not accepting others is a result of seeing the negative in them. Instead of focusing on why someone is different, I'm going to focus on what's good about that person and his or her choices and actions. My way is not always the best way. Number 3, avoid right-wrong dichotomies. It's very tempting to see the world in black and white with a right and wrong way to do things, but that's just not how it is. Things don't have to be right or wrong if I choose to accept them as they are. I'm going to stop labeling my way as right. Number 4, stop judging yourself. Our judgments of others are often a result of our personal criticism. If I stop putting pressure on myself, I'll do things the right way. I'll also stop putting pressure on others as well. Not judging myself or others is a crucial step to the acceptance. Number 5, focus on the now. A lack of acceptance can generate from comparing things to the past. I'm not going to think about what happened before and try to live accordingly. I'm going to think about now. Comparing things in the past always hinders an acceptance of what it truly is. Number 5, reverse the situation. I ask myself, what if someone were judging me and not accepting me? How would I feel? I'll keep these questions in mind the next time I'm not accepting others. I will imagine someone constantly telling me to slow down and how annoying that would be, because that is me. Clearly, I have a lot of work to do when it comes to accepting others, especially those closest to me. It's so easy to abstractedly think of yourself as an accepting person, but when it comes to your daily interactions, really pay attention to them and ask yourself if you are accepting others as they are. Are you really accepting them? Are you really not thinking your way of doing things is the best way? If you find that you're not as accepting of others as you'd like to be, think about the ideas above and see if they don't help you to be a more accepting, more loving person. And remember, the only way to live a positive and present life is to accept what is, something you certainly can't do if you don't accept others for who they are. Thanks for watching Seymour's World. I look forward to your comments. Happy holidays and aloha!